Want to know why most people never get rich? It's a question that puzzles many. It's not because of their salary, or the economy, or even luck. There's more to it. It's because of these hidden habits that are secretly sabotaging your financial success, often without you even realizing it. You see it all the time, people working their tails off, yet living paycheck to paycheck, never quite getting ahead in life. They think that a high income is the key, but that's only half the equation to financial freedom. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the real reasons why most people struggle to build wealth and secure their future. It's not just about how much you earn, but how you think, how you spend, and how you plan for the future. Stay tuned to learn more. Let's get real for a second. We live in a world where money is often seen as the ultimate solution to all our problems. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that if we just had more money, everything would magically fall into place. How many times have you heard someone say, "If I just made more money, all my problems would be solved"? This belief is so ingrained in our culture that it almost feels like a universal truth. It's a common misconception that income equals wealth. People often equate a high salary with financial success, but the reality is far more complex. But let me tell you, having a fat paycheck doesn't automatically make you rich. True wealth is not just about how much money you make, it's about how you manage and grow that money. I've seen it firsthand, people making six figures, yet drowning in debt because they spend every penny they earn. They buy fancy cars, expensive clothes, eat out every night, all to impress others, to maintain a certain image. But what good is that image if it's built on a shaky financial foundation? But their bank accounts tell a different story. They might look wealthy on the outside, but inside, they're struggling to keep up with their expenses. True wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about building a solid foundation for the future. It's about making smart financial decisions that will benefit you in the long run. It's about having assets that work for you, generating income even while you sleep. Imagine having investments that grow over time, providing you with a steady stream of income. Think about it, someone who earns $50,000 a year but consistently invests in real estate, stocks, or their own business is on a completely different trajectory than someone who earns double that but spends it all on fleeting luxuries. The first person is building a future while the second is living for the moment. The first person is building equity, creating passive income streams, and setting themselves up for long-term financial freedom. They're not just thinking about today, they're planning for tomorrow. The second person might look flashy on the outside, but they're trapped in the rat race, dependent on their next paycheck. They're constantly stressed, always worried about how they'll make ends meet. It's time to shift your mindset from income to assets. Start thinking about how you can build wealth, not just earn money. Stop chasing the next raise as the solution to all your problems, and start thinking about how you can put your money to work for you. Invest in assets that will grow over time, and you'll find that true wealth is within your reach. Let's face it, the word risk often carries a negative connotation. It's something that makes our hearts race and our palms sweat. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing. We're conditioned to avoid it, to play it safe. From a young age, we're taught to stay within the lines, to follow the rules, and to avoid anything that might lead to failure or disappointment. But let me tell you, the biggest risk you can take is not taking any risks at all. Life is about growth, and growth often requires stepping into the unknown. Look at any successful entrepreneur, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos. They all took massive risks. They ventured into uncharted territories, often with no guarantee of success. They bet on themselves, on their ideas, even when others doubted them. They faced criticism, skepticism, and sometimes outright rejection. And yes, they faced setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. They experienced the sting of defeat and the weight of uncertainty. But they learned from those experiences, adapted, and came back stronger. They used their failures as stepping stones to success, constantly evolving and improving. The truth is, you can't achieve extraordinary results with ordinary actions. Great achievements require great risks, and those who dare to take them often find themselves rewarded in ways they never imagined. Staying in your comfort zone might feel safe, but it won't lead you to financial freedom. It won't push you to grow or to reach your full potential. It won't allow you to build wealth or achieve your dreams. Dreams require action, and action often requires risk. Now, I'm not saying you should go all in on a risky investment without doing your due diligence. Calculated risks are key. Start small, research, plan, and take informed steps. Maybe it's investing in a course to learn a new skill, starting a side hustle, or exploring a passion project that you've always wanted to pursue, or putting a small amount of money in the stock market. Diversify your investments, and don't be afraid to take that first step. The point is to get comfortable with stepping outside your comfort zone. Embrace the uncertainty, and you'll find that the rewards far outweigh the risks. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. Chapter 3. Let's talk about instant gratification. That urge to buy the latest gadget, eat out at that fancy restaurant, or book that impulsive vacation. Even if it means putting it on a credit card you can barely afford. We live in a world of instant gratification where everything is available at our fingertips. But here's the thing. Delaying gratification is one of the most significant advantages you can have in the wealth-building game. Think about it. Someone who buys a brand new car every few years is essentially throwing money away on depreciation. On the other hand, someone who drives a used car for a few extra years and invests the difference builds wealth over time. They understand that sacrificing a little bit of luxury today can lead to significant financial security tomorrow. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy your money, it's about finding a balance, set financial goals, and prioritize long-term wealth building over fleeting pleasures. Instead of that daily latte, invest that money. Instead of that expensive vacation, put it towards your retirement fund or down payment on a rental property. But let's dive deeper into why this matters. Instant gratification often leads to a cycle of spending that can be hard to break. When you constantly seek out short-term pleasures, you may find yourself living paycheck to paycheck, with little to no savings. This can create a sense of financial instability and stress. On the other hand, when you practice delayed gratification, you are essentially training yourself to think long-term. This mindset shift can have profound effects on your financial health and overall well-being. Consider the example of someone who chooses to cook at home instead of dining out frequently. Not only do they save money, but they also have the opportunity to eat healthier and develop cooking skills. Over time, these small savings can add up significantly, allowing them to invest in more meaningful experiences or assets. Another example is the choice to invest in education or skills development rather than spending on non-essential items. This investment in yourself can lead to better job opportunities, higher income, and greater financial security in the long run. It's also important to recognize that delayed gratification doesn't mean depriving yourself of all pleasures. It's about making conscious choices that align with your long-term goals. For instance, you might decide to save for a few months to afford a special trip without going into debt. This way, you can enjoy the experience fully, knowing that it won't negatively impact your financial future. In conclusion, while instant gratification can be tempting, it's crucial to weigh the long-term consequences of your spending habits. By prioritizing delayed gratification and making mindful financial decisions, you can build a more secure and prosperous future. Remember, the key is balance. Enjoy the present, but always keep an eye on the future. Chapter 4. If you're serious about building wealth, you need a plan. You wouldn't start a business without a business plan, would you? So why treat your personal finances any differently? Having a financial plan is like having a roadmap to your goals. It provides clarity, direction, and helps you stay on track. Without it, you're just wandering aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon financial success. A solid financial plan doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with defining your goals. What do you want to achieve with your money? Do you want to retire early, buy your dream home, travel the world? Once you know your destination, you can start mapping out the steps to get there. This might include creating a budget, setting up an emergency fund, investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks and real estate, or starting a side hustle to generate additional income. The key is to have a plan and to review it regularly. Chapter 5. Time is the most valuable asset we have. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. And yet, so many people squander this precious resource on activities that don't move them closer to their goals. Wealthy individuals understand that time is money. They focus on high-value activities that generate income or build wealth, and they delegate or automate everything else. Think about it. How much time do you spend each week on tasks that could be outsourced or automated? Could you hire a virtual assistant to handle your emails or schedule appointments? Could you use a meal delivery service to free up time spent on cooking? By freeing up your time, you can focus on activities that truly matter, building your business, investing in your education, or spending quality time with loved ones. Remember, every minute you spend on something that doesn't contribute to your goals is a minute you can't get back. Start valuing your time like the precious commodity it is. So, we've uncovered the 5 hidden habits holding you back from financial success. It's not about how much money you make, but how you think about money and what you do with it. Remember, thinking money alone will make you rich is a trap. You need to build assets. Don't let fear hold you back from taking calculated risks. They are essential for growth. Stop chasing instant gratification and start prioritizing long-term financial goals. Create a plan, a roadmap to your financial destination. And finally, value your time. Delegate or automate tasks that don't contribute to your wealth-building journey. The path to wealth isn't easy, but it's clear. If you start today, make small changes, and focus on long-term success, you could be on your way to financial freedom. Don't let these hidden habits hold you back. Take control of your wealth-building journey now.